Welcome, guys. This is the Super League Draft Order presentation. I am your host, Matty Baseball. On the other side of the camera, we have Dr. Terry. We are the two commissioners of this league. We run shit here. This is year 2 since we merged. He had an ESPN league for 6 years. I had a Yahoo league for 10. And merged people from both leagues together and created one even more vaunted league where we can get our competitive juices flowing. I'm going for a repeat title, and on Yahoo I've won 3 of the last 4, so I'm counting those towards this title run that I'm on. So we're going for 4 or 5, and it's not old yet. How this works, I got names in a bag. I pick them out one by one. First name drawn will be the number 1 pick in our snake style draft, and then onward from there. Second person drawn gets number 2, blah 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 blah. Grab that pen real quick. Alright, so no more stalling. The person,
the moment of truth,
the number 1 and 24 pick. It's not gonna be you again.
It's gonna be me.
It's not gonna be you again.
It is.
There's no way. Let's see. It is Marte Party. Louisville Smuggler was his name in the league last year. This is the other Matt in our league, Matt B. He had, let's see, the 5th pick last year, so congrats to him on this better fortune. He was 7th place last year, and I would say really had the 6th best team. A little bit of bad luck, but it kind of happens. And then I also wrote down what the projections are for his projected picks. Matt at number 1 and 24, we'd have Ronald Acuna Jr., and then at 24, Jack Flaherty. Hell of a spike for him.
Yeah.
To be at 24. It's pretty surprising, to be honest. I can see it, but I would not be enthusiastic about that.
And you should definitely take Acuna. That is the definite number 1.
I don't know if he's the definite number 1, but he's who I would lean towards right now. I feel like 1 through 4, it's all very close right now. That's where I would lean right now, is Acuna. We'll see if that is where he goes. But congratulations, Marte Party. That's Matt B. You have the number 1 pick in the Super League. It won't mean shit. Number 2 pick for the Super League, having the 2nd and 23rd pick, is Bieber Fever.
Boo.
That is his buddy Joe and Tarek's arch nemesis. Last year he had the 9th pick, and he finished 9th in the regular season, and then after the consolation tournament in the playoffs, he also finished 9th. So very consistent on that. We can only hope that he will not be as consistent this year in the number 2 pick, but congratulations to him. Number 2, we have Mike Trout and Aaron Judge. As much as I love Aaron Judge, I'd be very afraid to touch him with the injuries the last couple of years. But if he's there at 23, maybe I could talk myself into it if I was him. But we will see what he does. And now, picking third and 22nd pick in the Super League draft goes to Matty C for 3-peat.
Boo.
That's me. I had the 7th pick last year. I finished 4th in the regular season, and I took that to a strong playoff run. Who needs the first round bye? I don't need the first round bye. I can tell you that much. So I'm ready. Number 3. All right. This is Christian Yelich and another Yankee, Gleyber Torres. So I like that a lot. I hope Yelich is there. If he's there at 3, I feel like that's where I would go. Well, we better fucking take it. Number 3. All right.
Another?
I'll take one more.
Yeah.
Same thing.
You
yeah.
got it.
Number 3, Matty C gets the pick. I like it. Number 4 now. The number 4 selection is random. It is luxury tax avoidance. This is Flan. Yeah, boo. I gotta agree with that. Yeah, boo. He was He was the second pick last year. He finished first in the regular season, and I thought he really had the best team going into the playoffs. But he face planted against me. But he's seen the playoffs now. He knows what it's like. His team knows what it's like. So we'll see if things are better for him this time around. With the fourth pick projected, this is a combination I like quite a lot. Mookie Betts and then my favorite non-Yankee player, Jose Ramirez.
It's fate. It's fate. Mookie.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's a good one. I feel like Ramirez is pretty undervalued right now. I think he's gonna. I mean, he was on a tear the whole second half of the year. He got injured. He came back. He hit well. Mookie Betts. If I had the fourth pick and that was the guy left for me, I'd feel pretty good about that. So yeah, congratulations to Flan with the number 4 pick. We move ahead to picks number 5 and 20, and they go to. Oh, sorry.
Oh. This is rigged. This is so rigged.
Oh my god. I don't need this right now. This is stressful. Number 5 is. See, you can't say anything about rigged. You can't say anything about rigged. I made the right move just now. I picked you.
There you go.
2020 right moves vision.
Nice.
Terry with the number 5 pick. He had the number 1 pick last year. Was one of the best teams all year. Ended up finishing 3rd. Lost in the semifinals. You know, just a couple things didn't go his way, and
certainly did not make the right moves at the right time.
No. If you had thought about it before, things might have worked out for you. You could have made those right moves, but now you have the right mindset.
Right, going in with the right 2020 vision. You know.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be good. I have a good feeling about you. Number 5, 2 Dodgers. I know you spoke very highly of Cody Bellinger when we did our pre-draft rankings. He's number 5 right now. And then number 20, you got the ace, Walker Buehler.
Ooh, there he is.
Yeah. Maybe those guys aren't the Dodgers that you want to have. you might want a certain right fielder. But I'd feel pretty good about that at 5 and 20. Congrats to you on getting those selections. Now we move on to number 6 and 19. That goes to Galen Batlickers. Galen had the 10th pick last year and also finished 10th place in the regular season. I was honestly very surprised. This guy knows what he's doing, and he got off to a good start last year. I got off to a very bad start last year, and then we basically switched fortunes in the second half, thankfully for me. Yeah, so he is going to be the number 6 pick in the draft. That is, we got 6 and 19. We got Francisco Lindor and JD Martinez. Talked about it. Lindor feels slightly high at 6, but it's conceivable. Yeah, JD really
that's
solid.
That's a decent place for JD. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I like that. I would not complain about that if I was him. And second half of the round. Here we go. Number 7 pick goes to. 2 wrong don't equal a right. This is our runner-up from last year, Mr. Silver himself, Drew. In his first year in the league, he acquitted himself very well, I must say. Last year he picked 11th, so much higher spot now. And he finished 2nd in the regular season, 2nd in the playoffs. He is definitely a force to be reckoned with. He had 2 of my best picks, but preferred as far as the pairings on here. He's got at 7 and 18 Garrett Cole and Max Scherzer. I'm not gonna lie, I can say it now because I know I'm not gonna pick him at 3rd. But if I was picking like 5th, I'd be all over Garrett. I just think he's a beast, especially with the K per 9 in our league. And then Max Scherzer, not a 220 inning a year guy anymore, but still a damn good pitcher. That would be interesting if he went with that as his top 2, no doubt. Moving on now, number 8 and 17 go to Danny's team. Danny boy.
There he is.
The noob of our league. He's replacing Shane, who finished in 8th place last year. So nothing on the books for him as of now. Thank you.
Do you want the last little sip?
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'll leave it for you then.
Right on. I appreciate
Everything
that.
else is
Thanks.
good for the moment?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. So, yeah, Danny Boy number 8. I wish you luck. You're not going to win. Not in the first year of the league that you joined. But, like, you know, this is an investment. Next year, you'll come back with the knowledge that you gained this year and being humble and all. And, you know, we'll see what happens. I give you a shot.
I will say there is a strong track record of new managers finishing second and losing to me in this league. Matt and Joe both did it once. So there is that little bit of history.
Yeah, that feels like ancient history at this point. But yeah, I give you that.
It was the
Drew-
beginning of a three-peat, you know?
Yeah, and I mean Drew finished. We don't. That was ESPN. We don't talk about that. We can't even.
Drew also
access it.
finished second last year.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah,
Strong
Drew did-
track record.
Drew did finish second.
And if you don't finish in second, Dan, you're a disappointment.
He should not be disappointed if he finished in second. Number 8, right? Yeah, number 8, we've got Nolan Arenado and Freddie Freeman. Arenado about as far back as I can remember, but still coming off a great year. I think he had his highest batting average of his career. He hit like 315. There's the uncertainty of whether or not he's going to stay in Colorado. We'll see. I don't think that affects it that much, but it's been talked about. And then Freddie Freeman, still remarkably consistent as ever, first baseman. I think he's the second first baseman on here other than Cody Bellinger, who's got first base outfield eligibility. So I would feel good about that. Congratulations on this spot, Danny Boy. Number 9 selection, 9 and 16. Go to Automotive Repair. This is Scott. Scott had the last pick of the draft last year. One of the things that I said last year, I remember, was that he would somehow find a way to finish 6th, and that's exactly what he did. He got into the playoffs. He actually lost via tiebreaker to you. That's kind of tough luck, but that's basically our version of home field advantage. We don't like ties, but they do happen, regrettably, every once in a while. But he is definitely going to be in the playoff race. That's Automotive Repairs, managed by Scott. The number 9 and 16 picks, we got used to be teammates, Trey Turner, who's the guy that I always have. I just don't value stolen bases that much. He's always much lower. But if I'm picking third, it doesn't matter. He's not going to be there. So I can say that and not have it be of consequence. Oh, Anthony Rendon, now of the Anaheim Angels, Los Angeles Angels. Yeah, I'd feel, like I said, I'm not a Trey Turner guy, but that's not the worst one on here. We'll get to the worst one in a little bit. But congratulations to Scott. You are the number 9 and 16 picks. We are moving on, almost at the end. Number 10 and 15 goes out to O. As in, he is about to finish 12th place again. Maybe he's not. But this is my cousin Kyle. He had the 3rd pick last year, so exact opposite end of the draft this time. We'll see if it works out better for him. He's also coming off of 3 straight missed playoff seasons, so he should be happy that relegation is not a thing. But he's also had his runs before, so perhaps he will rise again. Only time will tell. Numbers 10 and 15. This was actually one of my favorite ones, although I'm not totally sure about number 10, but Jacob deGrom. I mean, he certainly is my number 2 pitcher. I just don't know if I'd have him quite at 10. And then 15, you got Trevor Story, just to do it all. Shortstop, playing a very favorable ballpark. So I like that one. 2 left. Who's it going to be? Who's going to be 11 and 14? It's going to be Dylan. He was the 8th pick last year. He did not do that well, although I believe he kind of made a run at the end of the year, and he did. I know he would be upset if I didn't say anything, but he did win the consolation tournament. So even though he had the 11th best record comfortably back at 11th, he did finished 7th in the standings if you go and look it up. So he might have some momentum on his side. We will see. This is the spot, however, that I did not like. Number 11 and 14 picks, we have Fernando Tatis Jr. and Justin Verlander. Tatis, extremely talented, but he hasn't had a full season under his belt. And then Justin Verlander is going to turn 37 in a couple of weeks. I'm not saying he's going to fall off, but it's just not. I would feel better about making that high of a pick somewhere else, I feel like. But he can do whatever he wants. We don't have to listen to what the computer says. And I don't remember who we didn't say, but picking number 12 and 13 is, Rocky Mountain High. That's Trey. He is the Brett Favre of this league, always threatening to retire. And then he comes back. We're always happy, though, to have him back. We're not getting sick of him.
He's also a Vikings fan, so.
Is he? Oh. Well,
he'd be happy you called him Brett Favre.
Oh. He still likes Brett? Right on. I mean, shoot, they should have made the Super Bowl. They got robbed, in my opinion. That's a different story against the Saints. But Trey is picking number 12. He won the ESPN League a couple times. He was a playoff team last year. He was the only person that came close to being in the playoffs. So I grant the respect to him that is deserved. Numbers 12 and 13, we've got Alex Bregman and Juan Soto. It's a little